Okay, so this is rice. I'm asked quite a lot how to cook rice, and it does vary a little bit depending on the quality of your rice, if we're honest. Very expensive basmati rice will cook more easily. It will be fluffier and separate, and it will behave better. You do actually get what you pay for with rice. However, I don't use the most expensive rice for myself or for other people I'm feeding, but in a catering, in a professional setting, I will go with the most expensive basmati I can get my hands on, because it performs better as a product, and that's what makes a difference in a catering setting. However, this rice here is a super cheap rice. For a kilo of this, it's 48p, and for something a bit similar in the same supermarket, it's £1.98. So, you know, we all have different levels of budgets because we might earn different amounts of money. So I'm just going to use this and prove that this is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just going to cook a cup of rice. I'm putting it into my somewhat damaged pan. Can't bring myself to buy a new pan, because this pan then will go in landfill, or it'll be recycled, but still I just think it's a waste. And it's a perfectly good pan. It's a Scoville pan. And then I've got my cup of rice here, and this is also a little bit damaged, but I keep it because I can use it still. Let's just get this crinkly thing out of the way. So rice, really, people want to know, shall I wash rice? And everybody has their own way. I don't bother. I put 2 cups of water over this rice. So if you've got 1 cup of rice, you've got 2 cups of water, easy. Or, you know, a mug of rice, 2 mugs of water. You know, whatever your measure is. I'm just going to swoosh that about a little bit, and then I'm going to put it on a heat, put a lid on it, keep in the same room, and let this come up to the boil. So we're going to cut to that part of the process now. Right, so the rice has been on here. Cold water went in, heat went under, and up the heat came to start cooking the rice. Haven't done anything else with it. I'm going to take the lid off. It's been on for 4 or 5 minutes on a little simmer. So we're going to have a look now at the simmer. So it's absorbing all the water. You don't need more water. You don't need to be pouring water off at the end. The amount of water I put in here is appropriate for the amount of rice. It's done when it's in the rice and there's no water in the pan. Very gently, I'm just going to make sure that it's all broken up. I'm seeing the rice swelling. And I know, because I've cooked rice enough to know, that as soon as all that water that I can currently see bubbling is in the rice and has disappeared, we're done. So I'm just going to leave this on for a little bit of time, watch it, and go from there. Now, this is not the method for brown rice. That's a slightly different method. This is a method for white rice. Regardless really of price point, this is a method. 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water. Half a cup of rice, 2 half cups of water. That's it, and then it goes into the rice and rice is cooked. So it's steamed up. I'm going to have another little look. That is nearly done. So we've now been cooking probably for about 6 or 7 minutes. I'm listening. What you don't want is to have this heat so high that it just bakes the rice on the bottom, although that is a delicacy. I think I was in Hong Kong on business, and I was being told that the rice that gets sort of baked on the bottom of rice cookers is considered a delicacy. Somebody could have been winding me up though. That's entirely possible because I am quite gullible. Right, so that's it. The water's disappeared, and you need to take this off the heat, and you need to just leave that lid on, and it will continue to cook a little bit. Just be aware of that, but that's okay. and it can keep itself warm for a while, you know, quite a while in there. If you want to lift it out, fork it through, put it in a serving bowl, that's also good. But that's now ready. It's good. I think we might just lift a little bit out of here, prove that there's no water on the bottom, and then we've got these nice little puffed up grains of rice that are basically perfect. So get your rice cooking right, do it that way, and suddenly everything becomes a lot easier. Washing, rinsing rice, raw rice, not necessary. Good luck.